and welcome back to my channel Saying Yes to Life. I'm Delisa Renadeo, and I'm coming to you as always from my garden here in Vilcabamba, Ecuador. And today the topic is finding the music in your speech. So welcome to Free Your Voice Part 2. So this is the second video in a three-part series, and if you haven't already watched part 1 yet, I really encourage you to begin with that one first, and you'll find a link to that video just below this one. So today we're going to just gently build on that previous video, but still without singing and still without worrying about performance, just by playing with sound, by playing with your voice. But first, let's just review a little bit of what we did in part 1. So we actually made a very important discovery together. That is, if you can talk, you already know how to use pitch and you do it every day. So even though many people think that they're tone deaf, we've discovered that's not true. They're not. Let's do that fun little experiment again. So I'd like you to try this with me. I'm going to say a word that we all use, and then I'll ask you to repeat it the way I said it. Hello. Now let your voice go up and then come back down, just like mine did. Hello. Now you try it. Notice what just happened. You heard what my voice did, and without trying to sing, you matched what my voice did. You didn't have to aim for a note. Oh, I've got to go to that note. You didn't think about pitch. You just listened to what I did and you responded. And that's the heart of everything that we're doing here. It's really how we actually operate in the world conversationally with each other and with life itself. If you can hear a sound moving, you can copy that movement with your own voice. So today we're not going to try to get better at anything. We're not performing. We're not even learning a new technique. We're simply giving your voice a little more room to move. And I don't want you to worry about getting it right or to try to sound good. We're just exploring and having some fun here. So let's think about sound not as notes, but as movement. Do you hear how my voice moved when I said movement? Our voice can rise, it can fall, and it can slide. Ooh. So I'd like you to try this with me. Make a long, gentle sound like this. Ooh. And then let it slide upward and then slide back down like this. Ooh. You're simply letting the sound move. And I think of this kind of like a trombone. You know those instruments that have the big, they call them a slide trombone, because to make the note get lower, they lengthen the slide and it goes ooh. And to make it get higher, you pull it in. Ooh. So with the trombone, it doesn't jump to a note. It can slide up into the note or slide down into the note. So now we're going to do what humans are naturally designed to do. We're going to listen and respond. So I'm going to make some sounds that slide, and I just want you to echo that, the movement of it. If mine goes up, let yours slide up. If mine slides down, let yours slide down, even if you're not on the same notes. So here, I'm going up. Ooh. Your turn. Now, let's go down. Ooh. Your turn. See? You can move your voice the same way I move mine. That's because that's how our voices are designed. So now let's bring in something else that your body already knows. That's rhythm. Many people think they don't have a sense of rhythm, but guess what? We live inside a rhythm. It lives inside of us. Our heart beats in rhythm, our breath moves in a rhythm, our walking has rhythm. Your body is already keeping time for you. So let's just simply notice that. And right now, we're going to just do a fun little thing with clapping. Just clap lightly, and you can clap with me. And I'm going to speak some simple phrases in that rhythm that matches my clapping. So you just listen this time. Here I am, speaking now, just like this. Okay. Now you're going to do it with me. I'm going to say it first and then leave a space for you to do it. While you're clapping, please. Here I am, speaking now, just like this. Very good. I bet you had no trouble speaking while you were clapping. So you're just letting your voice follow the rhythm that's already there. When you go, here I am, it's just natural to do it in that rhythm because that's the rhythm that we're already choosing. So notice how much more easily we can do that when we just let our body feel it instead of trying to think about what we're supposed to be doing in our minds. That's where people really have the most trouble when we put it in our head instead of getting the rhythm from our body. So now you can see that not only do you naturally hear and match pitches, but you also naturally feel rhythms. And that's another part of music. But now, if at any point during this little exercise with me, if you have an old voice that pops into your mind saying something like, this is really weird, or I sound strange, or I don't like my voice, or I must be doing this wrong, just pause and notice, and then remember, we're not here to evaluate ourselves. You're just here to experience your voice from the inside. And your voice isn't a performance, it's a living expression of you. And you can just let it feel easy. This is something you do already all the time. So just enjoy the feeling of it. And now we're going to take this another step and become more aware of the music that's already in speech. We're going to discover how easy it is to match sounds, not by thinking what the sound is and not with a technique, but by listening and letting meaning lead your voice. I'll explain that a little more here in a demonstration. And I have some help because I've invited my friend Rocky to join us. This is Rocky. Hi, Rocky. Hi, Delisa. Rocky, I'd like you to meet all the other people that are freeing their voice on this YouTube channel. Hi there, this is fun. I'm glad you're joining me today. Rocky is actually very good at trying things out and being experimental, and sometimes he gets a little bit dramatic, and so that's okay too. You're welcome to do that too if you'd like. You're in the privacy of your own home or wherever you're listening to this. So let's begin with something very ordinary, some speech, because here's something I want you to notice. When we talk, we're already making music. Our voices rise and our voices fall. They get softer and they get stronger. They stretch out slowly and sometimes they get short and snappy. That's how melody is. That's rhythm. That's music. And we don't usually think of it that way. But we're going to do a little example here. Rocky's going to just say a phrase in different ways with different meanings, and I want you to just notice it. So first, Rocky, I'd like you to say the words, who are you, in a very neutral voice. Okay. Who are you? Okay, Rocky, that was good. Now I want you to say it a different way with a different meaning. Who are you? Wow, that was a lot different, Rocky. Let's try it another way. Who are you? Wow, that one meant something different. Good job, Rocky. Let's try one more. Who are you? Very good, Rocky. Thank you. So, did you hear that? Did you hear how Rocky wasn't choosing a different note on the different words? He didn't plan how the sound was supposed to go. He just changed the meaning and the sound followed that. And that's what your voice does automatically too. So, when we speak, our voice is already responding to what we're meaning in that. And you don't have to make that happen. It just happens automatically. Magic. It happens because your voice is already connected to your ability to listen and to your feelings. And here's something really beautiful. When we listen to people speaking in another language, which I do every day, even when we don't understand the words, unfortunately true for me, we still hear the music, the cadence. Each language sings a little differently, and I'm not talking about what kind of songs they're singing. I'm talking about the cadence, the rhythm of their voice, the kinds of ups and downs that they make with their voice. If you listen to Spanish, it sounds very different from English, which sounds very different from Chinese or Japanese or Russian. They all have their own kind of music. So you can't separate speech from music. There is music in speech. Now, okay, back to Rocky and having some more fun with you. So I'm going to give us some more examples, and I'm going to do it as a call and response. So I'm going to say a sentence, and then you and Rocky are going to repeat it together after me. So this time, I'm going to use a sentence that, let's see, I have to remember what that sentence is. Okay, this time we're going to just say the sentence, I like this, in different ways. And so I'm going to say it one way, and then you say it the same way as Rocky says it. I like this. I like this. Very good. I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. Did you hear how the meaning was very different in each one? One of them tells us, well, how do you feel about this? Well, I like it. Or who is it who likes it? I like it. And what is it we like? It's this I like. So we're making the emphasis automatically by the meaning that we're giving it. So let's do this with another example. This is delicious. 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 On that last one, it makes me wonder what something else is. This is delicious, but that other one, not so good. So what you just experienced is something that you've already been doing your entire life. When you speak, your voice changes with the meaning. Your sound follows what you feel. Your pitch moves naturally. That's melody. That's music. So when you've been told, or when you've believed, I can't match pitch, or I can't carry a tune, or I'm tone deaf, today you've proven something else. Your voice already knows how to do this. So nothing inside you is broken. Nothing is missing. We're not adding something new here. We're just already noticing what has already been here. So here's what I want you to take with you today. Every time you speak with feeling, every time your voice rises with a question, or it gets softer when you're speaking tenderly, or it gets brighter with delight, you're already making music. Your voice is not something that you have to fix. It's something that you just get to use and to trust and to enjoy. So, thank you for playing with Rocky and with me today. Thanks, Rocky. You were very helpful. Oh, you're welcome. It was fun for me. Thank you. The third part of this three-part series on freeing your voice will be available very soon. And as soon as it is, I will have a link in just below this video so that you can go to the third part. And it's just going to take us a little bit further in this fun adventure. So until next time, keep listening. Keep letting your voice be what it already is. And just let it be fun and let it be easy. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.